Well, good evening, fellow Awkward Knots. It is Wednesday, and F, this Wednesday, stands for food, and in our case, food stands for nachos. So, I don't know if you would like to make along with me this evening, but if you do, you will need one pan fitting into the device of your choice. One baking device, which you shall set to broil on high. In my case, I will be using my handy dandy toaster oven, even though I have an actual oven, just because I like the way that this thing makes my nachos. So, one bag of chips, cutting board, one small onion, one jar of pickled jalapenos. You won't be using all of it, don't worry about it. If you like fresh, you can use fresh instead. Got a big knife, chef's knife, somewhere in the 8 to 10 inch range. And cut them up your tomatoes. Best thing to do, if you want to get a small bowl, you can just kind of put your finger in there, get out that juice. That juice is no good, you don't want it. It's also got the seeds in it. It's no good. So you clean that out as best you can. You can just keep that over there. You can use it as a bowl for cleaning stuff. You know, like all the stuff you're going to take off that. You kind of want to get them into, I don't know, I'd call them maybe 1 centimeter pieces. So that would be, I guess, well, let's call them 5/8 of an inch. Deal with your onion. Now mine is technically a shallot, but I won't hold that against it. Just leave this little nub, because that's where all the sulfur is, and that's what gets into your eyes. It makes you hate yourself as you cut onions. So that's that. And depending on how spicy you like your nachos and how big your plate is, you may want to choose some. I have 5, 6, 7 rounds, I guess, and that'll probably do it for me. That'll probably do it. Right? I'm not making a real big pan. Sometimes I also use hot banana peppers, which are also delicious. I just kind of have these. If you're really worried about heat from jalapenos, if you look at this one, you can see that there are a lot of, how easy it is to see, there's a lot of little seeds. And the seeds and that membrane are where a lot of the heat is. So if you're worried about your peppers being a little too spicy, which I'm not normally, but just for the sake of example, you just take that stuff out, wash your hands, and worry not. Open your bag. Notice, even when you try and do things randomly, you'll end up putting things kind of in the same spot. So once you're done, you just kind of take some of them and move. So this is kind of what we've got at the moment. See that? It's relatively well spread out. Now we broach the topic of cheese. I go for the cheapest kind of cheese I can get. I'll probably end up putting 2 cups of cheese on guessing. Let's see. That's probably going to be a little much, but I don't know what to do. Gone overboard. I guess I'll put some of that on my eggs tomorrow or something. You will see me again when we have the final product. We are ready to go here. See, there's some nice browning right there. Well, really all over. Cheese is very, very nice and melted. And this hasn't taken very long, maybe 5 minutes. Anyway, that is why I'm a fat kid. So, I hope you have enjoyed this cooking with Alex. And, Kat, I'll see you tomorrow. Everyone else, you'll see me next Wednesday.